Hello, wonderful people. Thank you so much for being part of Brianetic Sports. My name is Brian, and yet another video to talk to you about what is happening in the world of sports. Before we go anywhere, I have to remind you that you need to support this channel. You need to subscribe to this channel. So if you've not subscribed, we've noticed a number of viewers coming to this channel, watching videos and not subscribing. So please subscribe for you to get regular updates of this video. Of course, in the past 1 week, we've not been doing a video. We've been going through a lot of transformation, and you'll see the changes coming to this page. Today, we're looking at a few of the people's questions out there. A lot of people have been questioning when is the constructions of all the stadiums that are supposed to be constructed in Uganda, especially looking towards the 2027 African Cup of Nations. When are they going to be beginning yet? And of course, one of the things that I have to let you know that progress is on, and we expect the progress to be 100% fast paced, especially beginning. You remember that the Amahoro Stadium was the stadium that was constructed by the Suma group that is supposed to be constructing Hoima City Stadium. And what happened was it was supposed to be inaugurated on the 1st of July, which was done by President Kagame of Rwanda. That, of course, a big seater, over 45,000 seater. It has a big capacity. It has a lot of things in it that you cannot underestimate. It looks beautiful. It looks like the modern art, especially in footballing. Circles, and of course, it was inaugurated on the 1st of July, and it was confirmed that the contractor Suma, these are words of the mayor of Hoima City, Mr. Brian Kaboyo, coming out and confirming, because this is the news that was shared with him. They're supposed to be completing after the inauguration, get all the equipment they've been using, and then transfer it to Uganda. So that means at least by July 7th, the handover of the place that is supposed to be constructed will be given all the way to the constructor. So we are waiting to see, of course, the actual pictures and all the work beginning. But that was a slight delay. They didn't tell us exactly, the general public, what was happening, but that was what was supposed to be done. They were supposed to be getting done with the other stadium, hand it over, and then now transfer all the equipment, all the energy to this stadium. You remember already over 100 billion Uganda shillings have already been allocated by Parliament to the construction. And according to Mr. Brian Kaboyo, he came out and confirmed that in one of the interviews he was doing in a local station, he came out and confirmed that it's going to be taking 18 months of construction, and it is going to be once a month of a break for the workers. So it's going to be day and night. And he also cautioned people not to be promised jobs, because a lot of people have been promising jobs to these people. So he also told them, do not be promised jobs. If there is going to be any job offering, they'll be officially putting in the papers and all the other media to show you everything that is supposed to be done. So everything is going to be beginning July 7th. And of course, that means that everything, all the equipment transferred to Uganda, and then construction will be done in one way or another. Of course, the other thing is that you remember it was 152 billion supplementary budget that was passed by Parliament. So you expect the monies to be available, and you expect everything to happen as far as we are concerned. But for everyone that has been out there, that has been relentless and been panicking and asking themselves, why is the construction not beginning? It is on. It is on. Do not get scared. It's going to be on as soon as possible. Then the other question was about the Denver Godwin Stadium, that is all the way in Garuga in Entebbe. I think I talked about this stadium in the earlier the earlier videos. It was one of the stadiums that was inspected by FUFA. That was supposed to be one of the training facilities around there, but I don't think it will act as a training facility. The emphasis is not on it, but it's the construction is ongoing, because they already found it ongoing. It's a private venture by a private individual, and it is going to be constructed it looks like an academy, because you have hostels around and all the other things around. But the most important thing is that it is a private individual doing that, and the construction is ongoing, because by the time I think the inspection was done, there were 2 or 3 stands that there are supposed to be like 4 different stands that are supposed to be constructed. There's the opposite two sides, and then the opposite sides from the goalpost. So there was at least like 2 stands that were being elevated, but now I got to know, according to the latest pictures that I saw, we already have the whole stands picking up pace in one another. So it is also ongoing, and the ability, of course, for Uganda to have multiple stadia, especially for development of the game, is something that we really need to see. It is really very key. So let's wait and see where that takes us. The Akadiba Stadium as well, a lot of questions of its progress. Still, the progress is on. Reconstruction began. You remember those that money that was supposed to be coming all the way from FIFA. You remember it comes in different phases. The FIFA aid money. So the next phase of money was submitted all the way to FIFA, and reconstruction of this Kadiba Stadium is on. So we shall be bringing you updates as well as videos from there. But this was supposed to also give a lot of people, give them hope, because if you don't sell hope, then you're selling frustration in there. And then there's also Uganda coming out and also being drawn in the same group with South Africa, as well as Southern Sudan in the African Cup of Nations qualifiers, a group that I think we can conquer, as well as Congo. A lot of people coming out and saying that for Congo, not the same anymore. They are not the big team, so we can progress into that game. We can win all our home games and at least win one away game and draw two. Then a lot of people talking about South Africa, not the team that they were before. We don't have to disrespect them. We know what they can do. They are a team that are elite in football, so we need to not disrespect them. And then there's also talk of Southern Sudan being a Uganda Premier League game. That was a quotation by someone out there. So I don't want to overlook any team, especially in such tournaments. They can come up with a big surprise, especially as per the 90 minutes of the game. So you need to be very respectful, especially if you're going to be facing any team. So we are waiting to see where this takes us. But that is the group that we are going to be in. The games will be beginning as soon as possible. I think, is it July 14th? The games will be on. Yet to confirm the date, but I think it is July 14th, somewhere there, that the games will be on. And Mandela National Stadium, being the home for Uganda Queens, it will be hosting these matches. So we are waiting to see what will be in there. Uganda will start with Bafana away, then host Congo in September, then of course back-to-back fixtures against Southern Sudan in October, and then host South Africa and Congo respectively in November. So that is how things are going to be happening in there. So we wait and see, and of course we're going to be patient to see where everything. So do not go anywhere. This is Brinetic Sports. I want to really thank you for being part of us. Do not go anywhere. Subscribe to the channel, please, for usual updates. I'll be bringing you. There's been a lot of transfer news coming in from Uganda, and a lot of outside there. There's a lot of talk of people changing clubs in there. I'll be giving you as well. I think the next video we'll be talking about a lot of transfers on the local scene and the international scene. Brinetic Sports. My name is Brian. Thank you for being part of us. Enjoy, as well as